I won't touch any of that stuff with like a 100-foot pole.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
Somewhere between science and superstition.
We have such sights to show you.
Strange Eons.
Welcome to Strange Eons Radio. That is Eric over there.
Hello.
That is Vanessa over there.
Hello.
And I am Kelly. Hey, gang. Spoiler and peek behind the curtain. We are recording this the same day as the last episode, so we haven't hit Halloween yet. And we haven't seen it Welcome to Derry yet,
Yeah,
so
well.
we won't be talking about those
Happy
things.
November.
Yes.
How is it 2, 3, 4 weeks from now, guys? How's it looking out there?
Well, let me tell you this. This Welcome to Derry showing up right now is pissing me off because I don't know about you guys. Vanessa, you probably pay for all of your streamers, right? You're not sharing passwords with people, and
Mostly.
because I was doing I'll give you mine, you give me yours, right?
Sure,
Yep.
sure.
HBO is like locked down on that, so
Uh-oh.
you're not. If you're sharing
Yeah.
an HBO password, you're not like me. You're not getting HBO right now.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
So I will have to either pay for that or find some other means to watch it. But also, I just got a notice from Disney that my price is going up at the end of the month
Yep.
to $19 a month. And I was like, I think I will drop Disney.
Yeah.
I got the same email, and it's like a Disney, Hulu, whatever package.
Yeah.
So I went onto the website and I just earthed and like dug until I found a package that was less than the one I'm already paying.
Oh.
And because I didn't realize I was part of some package way back in the day where they just threw in ESPN. I was like, I don't give an
Right.
F about that.
Right.
So I was able to get the price to like a decent amount that way. But no, it's ridiculous that these are just going to keep going up in price.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? But the whole reason you have so many subscribers and like the economy right now, you guys are really going to just keep going up in price. You're going to lose people.
Netflix just reported a gigantic quarterly earnings, and I'm part of that because they raised their rate on me last
Same.
time.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, well, it's getting harder and harder to justify, know, and Disney was the one where I was like, Disney comes out with something every couple of months that I would like to watch, and Netflix comes out with something every week that I would like to watch.
If I didn't have a toddler, I would cancel Disney so fast.
Yeah.
Well,
But-
sure, that makes a big difference.
Yeah. And it's because it's tied into Hulu. My mom, who helps babysit, her one joy after my toddler goes to bed is she watches soap operas on Hulu.
On Hulu.
So that's kind of my payment for my babysitter.
Right.
I
Well,
can't.
That's
can't
a pretty good
take that
That's
rate.
pretty cheap then,
Yeah.
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 But I mean, that's just it.
Yeah.
I'm also, so I'm borrowing somebody's password for
Yes.
Hulu, but they've got my password for Netflix. And once that cracks down, I made a deal with them that I would just pay for the extra for them to be on it.
Oh, nice.
But that goes away if Hulu gets taken away from me.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lori. Family only goes so far. Yeah, so it's getting kind of to a point where I'd sure love it if they just bundle it all together and charge me one price a month.
You could like
and I
have
could
a
see all these channels.
cable you
Sure.
plug into the back of your TV.
Yeah, just,
That has all of this shit.
Man. No, thank
That's like
you.
living with Marty now. He has DirecTV. Still.
Yeah.
And so, you kind of forget how nice that is, even though it is a digital version.
Mhm.
So it's got strange menus and
Yeah.
weird ways to move around, but it's
but that
still
doesn't
cable.
include like Disney and
Right.
HBO and all that, right?
Well, that's like a
So-
Disney Channel, right?
Yeah,
It's
it does
got
have the
HBO,
Disney-
But yeah, you're not picking
Right.
your content.
And then for that kind of stuff, are you able to just pull up a movie and watch it, or are you?
They do have on-demand
Okay.
options, and you can join streaming services through
Right.
DirecTV.
Hmm.
But
Right. Everything costs too much.
It sure does. Sure does.
It's about to turn me into a pirate. Let's talk about movies, guys. I saw I'm not so sure how I feel about this. I saw
Okay.
Coyotes. Justin Long.
I was just reading about that this morning.
Oh,
I
How
know
is it?
nothing about those.
this is about a group of people. This is Justin Long and his real wife, who I can't remember her name. She played Sandra Dee in the Bobby Darin movie. She played Lois Lane in Superman Returns. Everybody's yelling at me right now. Very pretty young woman. And she plays his wife in this also. And they live in the Hollywood Hills as a fire is breaking out, and a very aggressive group of coyotes is also on the attack. The coyotes are not real, of course. They are computer generated. I think some of the problems with them is that they are clearly AI generated.
Oof,
Oh,
duh.
shit.
And so, like, every
One's a
once in while-
cartoon. One's
every once in a while, you'll see one of them, open their mouth, and I was like, boy, what big teeth you have, and oddly placed. That's not what a coyote's mouth looks like. And these coyotes are pretty big. I mean, there's a difference. We don't get to see it in the movies very often. Coyotes and dogs are pretty much the same size.
coyotes are often even smaller.
Yeah.
They're
that
not
is gonna be
big.
really small.
And wolves and dogs are nowhere near the same size. Wolves are very big.
Yeah.
These feel more like wolves, but I'm guessing for the story they were like, how are we gonna sell a bunch of wolves in the Hollywood Hills? So what we have are these super large coyotes that are very aggressive, and they're taking out family members and stuff like that because they're getting in the house. Justin Long's one of those people who's like, well, I'm not gonna evacuate. The fire won't come this
Right.
far, and then a tree falls on their car, so they are basically stuck there as the fire is going, and the coyotes are attacking. And I don't know why I keep watching these Justin Long movies. I keep thinking I like him.
He did some good stuff early on, but those were not movies he was the lead in.
Yeah, he has been in some of the films that I've hated the most on
Yeah,
planet
there's
Earth.
that too.
So I don't know. I only like him in Barbarian. That's the only film that I don't hate him in.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if, the murmuring is that he's kind of an asshole, and maybe that's why we liked him in Barbarian, is him
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of embracing
Kind of being that.
rumor.
Sure.
But in this, he's kind of wishy-washy. That's his character in just about every film.
Sure.
And I don't know. I think the story is really to blame in this. It's pretty unbelievable. But it's got a fairly decent budget. The flames look really good.
Well, that's something. I wonder
Well,
if they're
Hollywood's
AI.
got a good source for. We know what flames look.
Yeah,
look
mostly
like when
I
shit's on
watched
fire.
it and wanted to discuss it because there were clearly some AI wolves. And so I got on my computer, my handheld computer, and I said, are the wolves or the coyotes in the movie Coyotes AI generated? And it was like, yes, there is a backlash for these AI generated coyotes. Some of them look so bad, I'm surprised it made it into the film. Like they're walking down the driveway, and I was like, that wolf is not touching the ground.
Where was this
Jesus.
released on? Like,
It's a rental.
It's a rental. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's just kind of like straight to streaming.
I can't imagine this had any kind of theatrical release. And I
Yeah.
think that Justin Long, I wish I could remember his wife's name. I think they have some kind of production company because they were also in a movie together where she was a vampire and she seduces him back to her house. That was not very good. And I was like, oh, these guys are making low budge horror films for some reason.
He's going to be the next Blumhouse.
Yeah.
Longhouse.
Oh no. Longhouse is actually a pretty great name.
Yeah.
Are you looking up her
I
name
was
for
trying
me?
to, yeah.
Ah,
Kate Bosworth.
Kate Bosworth.
Oh, he's married to Kate Bosworth?
Yeah, in real life, they are a married couple.
Why?
She is way out of
She
his
could do
league.
so much better. That's a bummer. Oh, Kate.
Anyway, Coyotes, it's a rental. I would say if you have any interest in this, wait for free streaming and then get back to me on what you think these Coyotes look like.
So I saw a film. I can't remember which listener recommended it for me, but somebody said that I should absolutely watch this film. It's called Sketch.
Yeah, I said
Yeah.
that. It was me.
I remember you saying that, but I thought somebody else also was like, "You have to see this, Vanessa." It might have been Bob. I don't know. But thank you to whoever, and also Kelly, for recommending it.
To whoever the fuck. Oh,
Sitting
yeah.
right here. Jesus.
It was amazing. I love this film. It is definitely a kid's film. But I don't know, like it's just fun and freaky in all kinds of great ways. It's dark as hell. And I don't understand how like Angel Network or whatever was convinced to put it out, because this is the religious film company.
Oh, it is? I
Yeah.
did not know that.
Yeah, they're the religious film company, and they backed this kind of first time feature, and there's no big
Well,
religion in it.
Let's
gotta-
be honest. Religion's not real worried about scaring the shit out of kids.
Well, no, but you'd think that they'd have to have a Jesus message somewhere in there.
You know, it's just softening the blow to
It
get
does
ready.
have it's got kind of
It's a gateway.
heartwarming message at the end.
It's just a good movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up next, Mel Gibson's
Anything.
Jesus Christ
Jesus
story.
Christ.
Yeah, I'm
Back
glad you
in
liked it.
action.
I think that this is a great gateway film. If you are a horror parent and you want to introduce
Uh-huh.
yourself to kids,
I agree.
This is the kind of movie. Don't
It's so
What?
neat. And I
What's-
love the
what did I say?
messaging too
If
around.
you want to introduce yourself to kids,
Oh.
this is a great movie.
I thought I said introduce your stuff, but
Oh, okay.
That's
yes,
what I
we'll go.
heard.
That's,
I heard
that's good.
stuff.
I like that much better.
Oh
that
my
sounds even
God.
weirder now that I say it.
So
Oh,
introduce
no.
your kids to horror. This is a great.
But I think it's interesting too, because it's got the sort of messaging where you think that it's going to be like, you shouldn't do bad things, and instead it's like,
Be yourself.
be yourself. It's
Yeah.
okay to have the feelings you're feeling. And I was like, I didn't expect that. That was not the end message that I thought we were going to land on due to the way it's structured. So, and is it Tony Hale? Like,
Yeah.
he's a great
And
dad in
completely unrecognizable, actually.
Yeah, like,
I was
just
just like,
really-
boy, who is this guy? And then I'm like, oh, I only watched 5 seasons of him
I
on
know.
Arrested Development, and
Yeah.
I can't
As
recognize him
Buster.
at all.
Yeah, I immediately was like, is that what? This is great. He's like doing something so different, and the kids are not irritating.
The kids were great
Yes.
actors.
And
Oh,
something
wow.
you had
Nice.
said, which I loved about this, was that they're brother and sister, but they don't hate each other.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Just like so refreshing to just watch some siblings who, like, they have their little squabbles, but they just back each other in the
Yeah.
end,
Yeah, a very
Nice.
good movie. Is this streaming for free now, or?
I paid for it. It's a
Okay,
paid
yeah,
rental.
it's still rental. It's really good. Everybody needs to go out and watch this film. I was telling you that
Yeah.
this was written by that guy that came up with the story clock way of telling a story.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And so to see that actually in action and realize how solid it was
Really
was like,
effective.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Way to go, man.
Nice.
It felt like such just a strong structural story.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good
Yeah.
stuff.
Just reach out
Sketch.
to him and have him send his clock diagram to you for that film.
Oh, I'm sure he'd probably post
That'd
it
be
because
cool
he
as
has
hell.
posted clocks for all sorts of movies. So,
Hmm.
All right. Going back
yeah.
to something that's not for kids. 1963, we have The Whip and the Body. Definitely not for kids.
It does not sound like for kids.
Starring Christopher Lee
Mhm.
and Dahlia Levy. Italian production, I believe.
Yeah, this wasn't Hammer, was it? This was
No.
what? Yeah, Pete or something like that.
Yeah, something along those lines. But yeah, the feels like a Hammer, though.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, Christopher Lee being in a horror film that's gothic just automatically,
Yeah.
that's where you're going to go. But it's directed by Mario Bava.
Oh, right.
So, wow, colors are awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Mm.
this is a beautiful movie of a pretty dark story.
Pretty sleazy.
Yeah. Involving S&M, basically.
I was gonna say
Whip
whips,
play.
S&M from Beyond the Grave.
Yes. Yes.
and it's not Hellraiser.
No, it's a lot more, not more direct. I mean, the storyline is basically Christopher Lee is a ghost who attacked the woman before he was a ghost, and she enjoyed the whipping.
Oh.
And as he comes back as a ghost, she continues to enjoy it more and more. while her husband or future husband is trying to figure out what's going on and battling stuff. It's a strange film.
Yeah.
Of course, it's Mario Bava again, so odd is expected. But man, Christopher Lee is really good in this. He is creepy, dark. There's not the hint of humor he sometimes has in his like Dracula characters and stuff. But so yeah, if you're a fan of either one of those two, this is definitely a must see.
Yeah, I think I talked about this in our Christopher Lee episode. I think this
You
was,
might have, yeah.
and I remember it was a first time watch for me, and I remember going, "This is surprisingly sleazy for the time period."
Yeah. The 1963.
Yeah.
So early 60s. I'm going. There's no overt nudity or sex or anything like that, but the implication is so strong.
Yeah.
And it's so on the edge that you're like going, okay, yeah, a couple of years away from when this gets really graphic, and he was ready to be there.
Yeah. Yeah, cool. I'm glad. What'd you watch this on?
I think it was Prime.
Oh, cool. All right. Okay, I'm going to talk with you guys about a film that you guys have seen, and I disagree 100%.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I think I know which one this is.
I watched 28 Years Later.
Yeah, it's the one.
Oh, sure.
And I don't know if it's my least favorite of the three, but it's definitely not as good as 28 Weeks Later. And I liked the first half of it. I was really liking it a lot until it went into basically the bone castle
yard or whatever you called it. Yeah.
and that character who for whatever reason was able to kind of stun the zombies but had no intention on killing them. Because why would you want to stop one of these things that could possibly kill you at the end of the movie? I thought it fell apart halfway through because I was really enjoying it, and I think I would have really liked to see more of that father-son thing going on. And once it switched to the mother-son story, I thought it was a lesser story. And I understand that they were opening up the world and giving us a look at what else was happening, but I found myself wandering. My mind was not nearly as interested in the second half.
I think the exact reason you hated it is why I liked it. Because it's like, okay, we could have done the typical, the end of the world, we're all battling to survive in this end of the world. But then it went, this group of people is normal as we might think of how society would be in that situation. While on the outskirts are people that are batshit crazy who don't really like the massive years of solitude have warped the hell out of this guy or done strange things. And these are the little, and then the weird guys at the end are the weird little compartments of insanity and dealing with the insanity of the world that would pop up in a world like 28 Years Later. I think that's why I thought it was interesting, because as good as the first part was, and it's really good, it's a story we've seen told a lot of times in a lot of movies.
I guess that was part of my frustration with the film was, I like that second one so much. I was like, I didn't need another 28. That I'm not going to disagree with. Like, okay. Because then I went and rewatched 28
Weeks.
Yeah, 28 Weeks Later. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this is such a strong film from start to finish, and a lot of twists you didn't expect to see. And then to watch this one after it, I was like, I get it. It's the original guys and it's their world and all that. But I liked because 28 Weeks Later is not Danny Boyle or the writer.
Alex Garland.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I still haven't seen 28 Weeks Later and definitely need to. But yeah, I don't, it's weird because I think, Eric, I agree with you. Like, it was kind of interesting to see it go pivot a different direction and see a little bit different element. But also the actor who plays the guy in the bone yard, I just was like, this guy's great. So I think that helped a lot for me, because any squabbles I had about like, it would be weird for him to do this and why, instead I was like, I just was falling in love with like his portrayal. So that really helped. The main thing that brought me out was just the editing style, where I was like, is it 1998 in here? The fuck?
Danny's going back to his roots here.
Are we about to see Surge pop out of the screen? Like, what is going on? Like, this is some filmmaking choices.
I didn't notice any of that.
Soda.
And there were a couple of things that I was like, I've never seen a tower of skulls before. That was interesting looking, and a lot of stuff I thought was visually interesting, but I just found myself like going, all right, okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
So,
That's very fair. Yeah, I mean, I have to admit, I don't have much to compare it to, because I haven't even seen 28 Days Later in years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Years.
Yeah. So 28 Years Later is now available for free on, I think, HBO, which is not for free anymore, as we discussed.
It's available for free if you're paying to
If you specifically are paying to.
Right.
Yes. All right. Well, I finished Peacemaker. Did you guys end up watching all of it?
No.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, good. I really liked it. I knew where it was going to go. I think it did take a hot minute to get there. There was a couple episodes in there that I was like, this is kind of baggy, and I'm not sure why we're spending an extra episode not going to the place we all know we're going to go to. But once his friends enter through the special door, it just really picked up speed for me. I loved Judo Master in it. I thought he was just killed it. Having I'm forgetting her name, Harcourt, come in and just be like immediately like, there are a lot of certain things here, and there are a lot of other certain things here. How the hell did you not notice this about this universe? Like, I was really enjoyed that, and I'm excited to see where it goes. I don't love the very, very, very end cliffhanger, but
especially considering there's no season 3.
I think that they're going to have something, but it won't be. It'll be called like whatever the detective agency is.
Checkmate,
yeah.
I liked that penultimate episode quite a bit. I was real shocked to see the twist of the dad and all of that.
I know
stuff.
that I didn't expect. That was very cool.
Which I just thought was like, oh, of course, brilliant writing. Why didn't I see this coming?
Super good.
And then that final season, or that final episode, was a bit of a head scratcher for me. I think James Gunn's strength is in making you love all these characters. So watching them all get their kind of happy ending until the very ending was worth it. But it was a bit of a letdown considering where that episode before ended.
Right.
Well, I thought, I was just crossing my fingers. I was like, please tell me they're just going to let G.I. Robot into this Nazi world and close the door, and see how that goes or something. I thought we were going to get some kind of big action blowout episode. And so then having them experimenting and trying to figure out where all the doors lead, I was like, okay,
it did get very.
This feels like it should have been a season by itself.
Yeah, it did feel very strange. I totally agree with that. That felt like there's so much big stuff happening in a shorter period of time. And I was very, very, very confused when they were like, oh, all this weird, horrible, evil stuff is going on behind doors with the government. We're going to start our own thing. We know what they're planning on doing. Let's stop it. And then they don't see that he's going to get kidnapped. And I thought they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna like be there and stop it and set him up, and like he's gonna be on an earpiece while he's in the van. And nope. I was like, how you guys all knew what was happening. Right. How did you not? This is so, I don't know. It felt like a weird, stupid twist where
it was also, I mean, enough time must have passed that we didn't get to see Rick Flag kind of go 180 on his character from Superman. Right. And then also to see him like partying it up with Lex Luthor's henchmen and stuff like that. I was like, oh, he's done a a real changing character that I don't quite buy in one episode.
Yeah, and it's very weird because I think from what I heard, I haven't listened to the podcast around it where James Gunn is explaining his stuff, but I believe he was going on about how Rick Flag is still a good guy, or I don't know. I don't see that. I don't fully grasp. I don't think Rick Flag is at all remotely a likable character at this point. So
I agree.
Yeah. So yeah, really strong, but with some weird stuff right there at the end.
The new series is Lanterns. I'd like to see some kind of follow-up to something in Lanterns to see that we're in the same world and that they're all kind of dealing with this whole salvation.
That would be really, really interesting. Because also the Lex Luthor thing, I was like, what? Okay. Or where are we going with this, guys? Because I know we're going to get another Superman movie and he'll probably be a very, very heavily part of it.
This whole thing is based on the Salvation Run comic from the early 2000s, and Lex ends up on that planet also. So I'm curious how they're going to do all this.
They're going to have to hang out and be buddies.
Yeah. So. Peacemaker on HBO, not for free.
Not for free. No, sir.
So I watched one that is, to say the least, controversial in its opinion. This will use Him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Which, if you watch the trailer, is a football horror film.
Yeah.
If you watch the movie, it is not.
Really?
Oh my God, it is not. It is, what was that one? Black Rainbow. Mother almost. It is art house extreme.
Huh.
Is this why it's getting such bad reviews?
I think so.
The horror fans are like, this is not what I was promised.
What's the football? I mean, there's football in that the new guy, the new hot prospect goes to the veterans place because they're on the same team to train with him. So there's some football training things, but it's fucked up. It's a messed up training going on.
Yeah.
And the guy's house is the vet's house is weird. It's that's what was that one? The robot movie that was so good that was real artsy. Where he goes to the guy's woods house way out in the middle of nowhere and
Upgrade?
No, starts with
what's it called?
Starts with an E, I think.
Oh, Ex Machina?
Yeah, Ex Machina. Okay. His house is sort of like that, but ramped up, where it's even weirder and darker. And Marlon Wayans is, wow, and Tyreek, the younger guy, are so good in this. The more I get away from watching it, the more I like it.
Wow, okay.
It is crazy. For me, I'm going, sports movies and horror movies combined? Yay. I guess it's not that at all, but I figured that out within like 5 minutes into the movie. I'm going, okay, this is going to be something very, very different. It's almost like a study of masculinity, the hyper-masculinity, the reaching the end of your peak being a man. With Marlon's character who's nearing retirement and then the crazy excessives of the amount of money that are involved in getting the people involved in football with a very weird esoteric ending involving that kind of stuff. But you know me, I love this kind of weird shit. And the abstractness, it's not subtle. It's not like you watch Mother's a good example and go, what the fuck is this really about? I think it might be this. I think it might be that. It's pretty. As far as an art house movie goes, they're not playing fast and loose with what they're talking about. They are very obvious. Like there's lines when they're measuring the guy's stuff and, don't want to take your underwear off. Are you hiding something small or alludes to that effect? So they're not being subtle about it being masculinity and the other parts of that. And I just found it really, really interesting.
Wow.
So with all the weird strangeness that's going on in this film, does it feel like it's weird with a purpose or is it being weird for the sake of being weird?
I hate weird for just being weird.
Yeah.
So I didn't think it was. I think it's very much with a purpose. It's not it's not there's a to B storyline going on. There is something to follow of what they're going on about how he shows up and his family, and the guy's saying, if you're not going, you can't just do it for family. You got to do it for yourself. And there's, like I said, it's not hiding what they're trying to get across. It's just visually done very strange. And with some weird violence, but not enough violence for a horror fan to go, woo, or something, and nowhere near enough football for football fans.
What would you classify this film as?
Oh,
If it's not horror or sports?
it has that. It is kind of horror sports, but it's an art house version of horror sports. It's a fever dream version of, like, the idea of, I mean, you watch a lot of sports like I do. Some of the things you think about is like, God, I wonder what actually goes on in workout rooms when these monster human beings are lifting 300 pounds 28 times and all this stuff that they do. And this pushes into that world, but then goes, it's not at all what you think. It's so much weirder.
Do you think it, like, to me, it sounds a little bit like Men, where you're in this very strange universe?
Yeah.
That's it doesn't
fair.
really, I mean, it's not really a story so much as it's a lot of themes.
Yeah, it's an experience. It's not you're right. It's not quite a story, but it's also a slice of life
Okay.
more than a 3-act structure or anything like that. It has,
okay.
the story is him getting to football, and then the end is, will he sign the contract or not?
Mm-hmm.
So there's that aspect of it, but hey, people that hate it, I absolutely get it.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't lean towards loving this weird shit, I would have been really annoyed with this movie because I was expecting a horror football film.
It's like Joker do or whatever all over
whatever
again.
it was, yeah. Whatever that.
Where it's like, if you hate this, understandable.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the meta score on here is like 38.
People are like, why did I pay money to see this? This is
Yes.
What did you see this in the theater? Because isn't this brand
No,
new?
Prime. It was out of theaters fast.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I remember thinking, oh, I really want to see this, and then around the time it came out, I was sick and just didn't get to it.
It almost seems like
"Ah."
it was in theaters for maybe a week.
Wow.
I don't know how
Sure.
long it actually was, but it was. It popped up on Rent. It's like, oh damn. Okay, and it wasn't the $20 rental. It was like the $9 or $10 rental or whatever. So it's like, oh,
That's a
But-
sign.
I enjoyed it, but this is not going to find a giant audience.
Okay. Well, cool. How about we take a little break, guys? And then when we come back, we are talking Lifetime movies.
Cousins of the brides, brewing up some fun in Cafe Zap. Yasmina sees your future now. Cloetta, change you into wow. Megana, I have the power to fly. Sasha Bella, I talk to animals. Hi, Jade fixes broken hearts. Bradzilla's.
Bradzilla's dolls, pets, and Cafe Zap. Each sold separately.
Bradzilla's.
And we're back.
With beeps.
Did something beep back there?
I think so.
Oh,
I didn't hear anything.
I didn't hear
Okay.
it. All right. Who knows? There's all sorts of robots
right.
roaming this place. Oh, Vanessa, you'll be very disappointed to know that my vacuum now, when he vacuums, he doesn't make it back to. So I'll just find him in various places. He's petered
course he
out.
will.
He's like,
He's depressed.
he's just like, this
He's
place
tired.
will never be clean.
I have failed at my one job. What is life? Beep,
It's
beep.
very sad. The place is small. I actually have a nice vacuum cleaner, but I love just pressing a button and coming home and the place being
Yeah.
vacuumed. So
That is nice.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound so horrible. It'd be nice if I don't know. I'm suddenly slightly interested in those mopping robots
oh yeah.
because I have wood floors and they are.
All I can picture
Sticky.
is Sorcerer's Apprentice. So I'm not sure about.
So long as they got it clean by the time I'm home, I don't care.
Okay.
All right, Eric, this was your subgenre pick,
Yes,
and you
my
picked
strange subject.
Lifetime movies.
Yes.
You fucking asshole.
Every once in a while, you got to do something
To piss off
different.
your co-hosts.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Do
Yeah,
you want
I'm
to start
ready
us
to
off?
dive in, sure.
All right, I'll give you 3 minutes.
Alrighty. So I'm talking about Mother May I Sleep with Danger.
Baby, why? Why do you want to leave me? Open it! Come out, we can fix things.
Mom, this is Pearl. I'm actually really nervous for the day that Leah brings home a boyfriend from college.
Mom, Pearl is my girlfriend.
I think this is just, it's too much for me to handle right now.
But I haven't been fully honest with you, Leah. I'm a vampire.
What?
This will be interesting.
I forbid you to see her again. She is dangerous.
It's a lot of blood.
Directed by Jorge Montesi, who directed Omen 4, and 5 episodes of Total Recall 2070, and 2 episodes of Forever Night.
All right.
It's got like 75 directing credits. Written by Claire R. Jacobs, who actually wrote the book. Edmund Stevens did the interpretation. He wrote Blind Witness, Night of the Hunter, and The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh.
Oh, boy. Night of the Hunter, though. Really?
Yeah.
That's excellent.
I wonder if it's that one.
Oh.
This stars, of course, because it's a Lifetime movie, Tori Spelling.
Ugh.
292 episodes of Beverly Hills. 6 more in the revival. Scary Movie 2, Scream 2, Calls of Cthulhu, and Daughter of Arian Spelling. Which, explains so much about her career.
Oh,
Not
yes.
Calls of Cthulhu, right?
I don't think so. I think
Cthulhu.
no,
she was in the Cthulhu
she was
movie
in
that Daniel
the local one
Gildock
here.
did, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. Ivan Sergi, who is also in Beverly Hills 90210 and 32 episodes of Jack and Jill. Todd Coldcott from Fear, Friday the 13th, Part 7, Jason Takes Manhattan.
No, that's 8.
Is it? Yes, that is 8. There's 3 little dashes there.
Why do I know this?
I don't know, but it's well done.
Jeez Louise.
So the opening of the movie is a friggin' 90210 episode. A bunch of teen guys in an open Jeep rocking on. And lady goes up to her house looking vaguely like Tori Spelling. And this creepy guy shows up. And right from the beginning, he's creepy because he's like holding a teddy bear for her like this. Oh. I got you a teddy bear, but Jesus. And so he kills her.
Sure.
I'm going to run through this one kind of fast because there's a weird surprise to this movie. Part of the Lifetime movie, though, does seem to be casting actors that you always go, hey, what was that person in? It's like the mom, the teacher, the principal, everybody that shows up going. This was based in Seattle, but it was 1996 because you all guess where it was shot?
Vancouver.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, the overall of the stories, we've got this guy who's sort of like, feels like it led into the movie You, or the miniseries You. There's a lot of similarities to that idea. The red flags are so bad. I'm like going, Jesus, lady, it's time to fucking leave. This guy's throwing shit around and all this, like drop of a hat. He's angry.
But he's so dreamy.
He is dreamy. And mom figures it out. And mom figures that out to, save her daughter because he's up in a cabin where he's rented it and he messes with her car. It's all the tropes you'd expect. It's honestly a lot of fun. It's a fine Lifetime style movie, doing exactly what it needs to, hitting all the notes. And I think it's probably one of the better Lifetime movies made. However, in 2016, there was a remake. This remake done by, what's his name? Pull it up. He's a major actor. You'll all know him. You'll all not love him.
Mel Gibson.
No, not well, in the room. James Franco.
Oh.
remake by James Franco. But in this episode of the movie's remake, they're lesbian vampires.
What?
All right. I'm
Whoa.
interested.
So
Was that also a Lifetime movie then?
no, it was a made for TV. I don't know if it's officially a
Fuck,
Lifetime.
I wish I had found that one instead.
I was going to say, I think it is a Lifetime because I remember him.
Probably because they had a period
dipping
where
into
they
that.
made some really wild stuff.
Yeah.
And so it opens up very similarly, except it's two women, and the person that's supposed to get killed just gets turned into a vampire.
Excellent.
Like, the hell am I watching, man? Oh, it's a really poorly made film, though. The execution is like, and then she goes out and it's like, oh, it's a lesbian gang. It's like 5 of them.
Are they all
women,
lesbian vampires?
all vampires.
Okay.
all outfitted by Hot Topic, I'm sure.
Yeah, of
Woofda.
course.
There's even sound-alike music from other vampire movies that goes on here. And it's funny scenes. Like, for some reason, one scene, they're in a courtyard and they're running like crazy. They cut something else, they come back and they're walking in the same courtyard.
Oh my God.
So I will wrap this up with, because no more need be said, other than this was, Tori Spelling's in it. She's the mom in this one.
I was going to ask, so she's the mom.
Yeah.
Who's asking her if she can sleep with danger?
She's not the same character. She just plays the mom in this movie.
Oh,
She's not the
not the
kid
mother
who went
of
through
the
all the
title.
stuff. No, she's the mother. And the titles make no sense in either film.
Sure.
But and Ivan Sergey is back. He's not the you guy this time. He's a professor, college professor. But here's where the movie really gets uncomfortable. Remember what James Franco got in trouble for, right?
Yes.
Like, his acting classes were saying he was over-sexualizing the things that are going on stage.
Mm-hmm.
James' character in this movie is an acting coach
Mm-hmm.
doing a production of Macbeth, where in the auditions, there's a guy who auditioned who does a spectacular job, but then the leading lady comes up and does an okay job, but he's like, oh, woman Macbeth. And while she's talking, the woman who's the vampire who's in the class comes up behind her and starts like molesting her on stage. I'm like,
right.
oh, this is so uncomfortable. And then there's 2 or 3 scenes of him sitting in the audience watching his actors way over sexualize Macbeth in ways I'm going, oh, in retrospect, this is so bad.
That's the truth wants to
You
come
give
out.
enough
Yeah,
rope.
yes. I want to get found. I want to get discovered. So if you want to watch either of them,
Wow.
go find another good vampire movie. There's thousands of them out there.
Oh my God.
There's even better lesbian vampire movies from
True.
Fulci.
Dr. Fauci, multifaceted.
Oh, wow. Vanessa, you want to go next?
No.
I sure do.
I want to leave.
Oh,
5
man.
minutes.
I
5
went-
minutes. Do not overstay your 5 minutes on this
Right.
fucking
I'll
subject.
try. I went with a film I'd actually seen before, just 2004's She's Too Young.
She's beginning to discover boys.
Want to go upstairs?
Did something happen last night?
But she's not fast.
It's just sex. It's just something we do with guys.
You are setting yourself up to get hurt.
She's just keeping up.
You just do it for me?
I thought it was enough to do it with you.
She's 14 years old. You're having sex.
You do it, or they'll find some other girl who will.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
Is it really that awful to want to be popular?
She's too young. Premieres at 8 Monday night, only on Lifetime.
I will say there's not necessarily the horror element you were looking for outside of the big S, which I will explain later. This is directed by Tom McLaughlin, who has 40 credits, including Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives, and some of the Freddy series, also Date with an Angel, Sometimes They Come Back, and lots of TV movies. Starring Alexis, I don't know if it's Dina or Denzia. 28 credits, including Nick and Nora's Infinite Playlist, Broken Flowers, Entourage, and 21 episodes of Invasion. Mike Irwin has 65 credits, including Everwood. He's a Hulk. He plays Teen Bruce Banner and Hulk, and Jack voice animated stuff. And Marcia Gay Harden, who was in Mystic River, The Mist, 50 Shades of Grey, Newsroom. We also get actors from Degrassi's in this. We have somebody who was in Roadhouse and Thunder Road, and also another actor who did Secret Life. It's like people who are vaguely recognizable, just like what Eric was saying. So, plot: 14-year-old Hannah, a cello nerd, starts hanging out with her estranged friends Becca and Dawn, who have become sexually active, and immediately sneak her off to Jet Java, the cool place to drink coffee, surf the web, and hook up with boys. Hannah has a crush.
Jet Java.
Hannah has a crush on Nick Hartman, the most popular and sexually active boy in school. He asks her out and seems nice until their second date, when he wants to do it, but she isn't ready. When he seems bummed out and he says, well, I'll just drive you home then, she agrees to go down on him. Little does she know, he's patient zero, carrier for the big S. Syphilis.
Oh boy.
As her friends call
What
it.
year does this take place in? 1896?
It is 2004.
Wow.
Very of its time, clearly. So as her friends are calling it on their online chat group, definitely not AIM Messenger, Dawn discovers she has bumps in her mouth, goes to the school nurse, reveals she has had one of the friends. So she has had sex with 20 guys. This girl's 14. And the public health officials get involved to discover this massive outbreak of STDs in this high school. Nick and Hannah break up, but she doesn't want to do the group sex with him and his buddy. But she also realizes that she has bumps in her mouth too and goes to get tested. When her mom finds out, she goes ballistic and starts hounding the other parents, which makes Hannah and her mom social pariahs. So, will Hannah run away, causing her mom to go to a party to find her, but instead discover teens drinking and having a weird, huge orgy, then awkwardly leaving? Will Hannah discover her best friend Tony, her sweet photographer boy bestie, has a crush on her and actually should be the guy that she's with, then start kissing him only for him to say, hey, we don't have to have sex. We can wait because we have time. And she gets all upset and goes off to that same party after her mom's already left and is tricked into going downstairs into a sex dungeon basement, almost gets raped. But then Tony shows up with his camera phone to take pictures of the guy, threatening to dial 911. So the dude gives in, all while Nick, the original guy, watches from the sex dungeon and slowly starts taking it a little bit seriously. Will Dawn and her mom make up just for her little sister to sneak away upstairs and try on a sexy t-shirt? Only one way to find out. I saw this when I was living. It's, oh my God. It's like pink lip gloss is sexualized, t-shirt, like extra long socks that mean you don't see anything that these people are wearing is sexualized. Everything is sexualized, and everything is like women, girls being sluts because they are just dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane. I saw this when I was in college in the UK because there was a VHS copy going around and everyone was just discovering how insane Lifetime original films were. And it had that kind of irony surge. It is actually a lot better than I remembered. It is super watchable and has some extremely questionable concerns about our youth. I was like, the massive group sex dungeon and then people watching orgies. It is out of control. There's shaky cam that cannot be stopped. I mean, this Java Jet place, they make it look like the fucking club of, it's not. It's just literally people, they do sideways Dutch shots of people like just typing away on the internet. I'm like, man, it's like, what is it, Central Perk gone crazy? Not much trivia. Sorry, I will wrap it up. The film soundtrack, which included 2 different raunchy rap songs, was largely uncredited, although the main background score was created by composer Mark Snow. And some iconic Nova Scotia buildings appear in the film, including Halifax West High School and the Stardust Motel. So there you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, my high school was not this cool, but it wouldn't have mattered because I would not have been invited to the orgy.
Right.
Oh, everyone's invited to the orgy. Let's be clear. There is not a teen in this entire town that is not at this orgy.
Wow.
I did like your statement of sexually active guy. Like, well, yeah, that's all guys in high school if they can be.
I like that he's the most popular.
Yes.
Well, it's
Most
weird because he's the
sexually
most popular, but he's had sex with literally every single person.
That is the definition of popular, Vanessa.
Yeah, that's how it works out.
That's why.
Yeah.
I
That's why
wasn't
he's
good
popular.
at doing high school when I was in high school, so this is all very newsy to me.
You guys chose good movies.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
Let me give myself 5 minutes and talk about a little film called Girl Missing from 2015.
Jane's past has always been a mystery.
First memory is waking up in that hospital bed.
Jane, we've made contact with a woman who says she knows you from before.
Until now.
Who?
She says she's your mother.
What do you think?
It's kind of like winning the lottery. No?
I love it. Thank you for finding me.
But when buried secrets are uncovered,
I saw this little girl.
Oh, you must be mistaken.
I seem to be the only person who sees her.
You know how this sounds, right?
and new lies are revealed,
The only thing that would prohibit you taking control of the estate again
Would be if something were to happen to me.
she must unlock the key to a murderous family history.
Who the hell is buried in that grave, Sylvia?
I'm scared of it. You should be too.
At your service, my lady.
Before the price she pays
Looks like a storm is coming.
Get me out of here.
is her sanity.
The little girl, that house, your mother. You're totally losing it. Like a full-on mental breakdown.
Sounds like you're awake in there.
What do you want from me?
We need you to sign those documents. Be sensible.
Mar Vista Entertainment presents Francesca Eastwood, Federico Dorde, and Kirsten Warren.
Come back, boo. Mommy wants to talk.
Sometimes the past is best left buried. Girl Missing.
Ooh.
Directed by Joel Soisson.
Oh, my God.
Who directed The Prophecy Uprising and The Prophecy Forsaken, Children of the Corn Genesis. And he also wrote Trick or Treat.
Wow.
Written by Philip Fracassi.
Really?
Wow.
Who
Holy
wrote The Santa
shit.
Paws 2, The Santa Pups, and is a very highly regarded author of horror fiction. Check out his website for his books, one of which I published.
Good.
Starring Kirsten Warren, lots of TV, but also roles in 13 Going on 30, Divine Secrets of the Yaya Sisterhood, and Independence Day, and Francesca Eastwood. She was in Old, she was in Juror 2, she was in The Vault, and she is Clint Eastwood's daughter. Federico Dordell is also in this. You might recognize him from Deuce Bigelow, European Gigolo,
Not like
Dead Air, or 666, The Beginning of the End. Girl Missing. Our story starts with some hunters in the woods, and they're staring through their sights on their rifles at a big buck. But as they follow it, their sights land on a young girl who's filthy and wandering out in the snow all by herself. They call the police, of course, and the young girl is taken to the hospital, but she doesn't seem to remember anything that has happened to her.
Uh-oh.
Many years later, we meet our protagonist, Savannah, who we assume is the young girl from the opening scene, all grown up. And she is told by her lawyer friend that they think they have discovered her identity finally. She is the long-lost daughter of a billionaire family.
Whoa.
Of course.
So she's brought back to the family estate where she meets her mom, who's a little wacky, and who has a new boy toy husband. Savannah's father is long dead. These two are ridiculously horny for each other, which is kind of fun. But the new husband also seems to be pretty interested in Savannah.
Of course.
Yeah. There's a very uncomfortable scene where the new husband plays the old song, Walk Right In on piano, and the mom sings it very badly. Walk right in, sit right down, baby, let your love shine. Right? So whenever something like this happens, I always wonder if the singing is bad on purpose, because most of these actors are like super talented, right? They can sing, they can act, they can do all that stuff. So when they don't, I'm like, is that on purpose? Or did they make this poor woman who can't sing on film? And it makes me super uncomfortable. There is something mysterious going on at the house, you guys, because Savannah finds out that her father killed himself in the house, and Mom is very upset about it. The mom is definitely trying to win her over by playing upon the fact that Savannah is an artist. And so she sets up this room and stuff like this that has the most light and all these paints so she can continue to paint and everything. Please make yourself at home. This is your home. Soon she has a vision or a dream about following a little girl into the sub-basement of this mansion, and the girl is supposedly the younger version of her. She's led to this strange room in the basement where she discovers a gigantic vault door. She also is having dreams of clawing her way out of her own grave as a child. The mom's new husband, meanwhile, is a real fucking weirdo, and he constantly seems like he's hitting on her. And with a little digging, Savannah finds out that the new husband has been known to marry older women who die unexpectedly. There's also a housekeeper maid who seems pretty suspicious, but then turns out to be okay in the end. The movie is full of tropes like little lost girls, visions, and dreams and such like that. And pretty soon the new husband is throwing Savannah into that big vault underneath the mansion. And the only way he's going to let her out is if she signs off on the will that turns out leaves the entire family fortune to her. Is the little girl actually Savannah? Or is Savannah seeing the ghost of the actual little girl? I'm asking you guys because I could not tell, and I was super confused.
No.
Will Savannah finally take out the creepy new husband with a shovel to the throat? This question I do know the answer to, and it's a pretty great scene. Overall, the movie is kind of a dud, and I say this with all due respect to Philip, who I think is, no lie, one of the greatest writers of our generation. Here he is hampered by the Hallmark movie format, and quite honestly, some very, very bad acting.
Woofda.
Francesca Eastwood, though, fucking easy on the eyes, you guys. Tagline: some secrets are best kept buried.
Oh.
No trivia, but some reviews. Austin W. Sumner gives it a rating of 1 out of 10 and says, really garbage movie. The movies is completely awful and boring. I tried to figure out what was happening most of the time. The girl and especially the spouse acting all drunk and afraid to even explain anything. Like this movie has no interest whatsoever that can't even explain. So I give this 1 star. Wow. Wow, what a waste of time, including the Fran Main blonde girl not looking into the camera much either.
Yes.
All of these sound like good things to me. But, to even this out, Marty gives it a 9 out of 10 and says, worth watching. Mom and I decided to watch a random movie when we couldn't find anything on TV. I had picked out a few and we gave this one a try. My expectations were somewhat low, and even though I thought I'd figured out the plot early on, it held my attention the whole way through. It was so much better than I was expecting. I thought the acting was great. I liked it enough that I will probably watch it again at some point. So.
There you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Woof. The most compelling part of that entire film to me would be whether or not she's actually the daughter, or if the daughter was killed and she's somehow been placed. That is the story that should be looked at.
I was also losing interest in this movie.
There
may have been a nap at some point towards the end.
Oh no.
And I just don't remember.
Oh my God.
I do not like I said, I love Philip's writing, and I do not blame this poor film on his writing.
Sure. It's not, I mean, by the time it gets to filmmaking, the writers are kind of kicked out, right?
Yeah, of course. And the nepotism is strong in this. Francesca Eastwood is gorgeous and really bad. There's only one reason she is in film, and that is because her dad, right? So... Anyway, Eric, you fucking asshole.
It's been a while since I pulled that off. Every once in a while, gotta do the incredibly over the top violent film, that. But we did a whole month of those. That was a lot.
The video nasties.
Yeah, that was a lot.
We do not need to ever repeat.
Yeah, that was too much.
No. I am looking forward to watching Vanessa's film, though.
You should. It is insane. It is hilarious. So please do. It is available on Shudder and on. No, it's not. It's on Tubi.
Shudder. Wow.
I think it's on Tubi and Amazon.
Speaking of Vanessa's film, you have the next subgenre.
I sure do. So I am going to go for films that have either dreaming or nightmares in them.
See, Eric, this is how you pick a subgenre. I love this idea. Super broad.
You should give me a little thank you on that one then, because where this started out
It's true.
was a different place.
Eric did really edit my decision in a quite positive way.
Then I appreciate that.
Yes.
Okay, this is the part where we say thanks to everybody out there who is watching, listening, of course, but also liking and sharing the posts when a new episode comes out,
Yes,
commenting under the episodes on the YouTube channel, commenting or discussing films with us on the Strange Eons Radio Talk page, and especially donating money to the cause. Every penny you give us keeps this pirate ship afloat, right? So put a little wind in the sails and send some money this way if you feel like it. Vanessa.
Yes.
Where can they reach us?
Well, if they would like to contact us, they can reach us on the Strange Eons Radio hotline, which is 253-237-4266. You can text, you can call, you can leave us a drunk dial, you can leave us just breathe heavy into the mic.
If we don't get a Philip Fracassi phone call being angry about this episode, then I'm going to be very disappointed.
Absolutely. Yeah. Feel free to join the conversation with your voice as well. So, or suggestions, thoughts, ideas. We're lonely.
Yeah.
Please reach out.
That's right. We only meet each other a little less than we used to. So, we need these in-between moments.
I only have a toddler to talk to. Please give me something. For the love of Christ. I've seen Frozen 2 like 8 times this week.
Oh, God. Frozen 2?
I know all the words. All of them.
All right. Why don't we say thanks, everybody, and we will see you in 14 short days. We are talking movies with dreams or nightmares in them. See you next time.
Transportation and other considerations for Strange Eons Radio, produced by Pan Am Airlines. When you think of traveling, think of Pan Am. You can't beat the experience. Guests of Strange Eons Radio stay at Econo Lodge Everett. It's an easy stop on the road, if you know what we mean. Strange Eons Radio is recorded live in front of a studio audience. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider leaving us a positive review on your favorite podcast app. Sit, Ubu, sit.
But thank you to whoever, and also Kelly,